It's time for Highlands basketball. Tonight from Armstrong High School, the Highlands Golden Rams visit the Armstrong Riverhawks. Mike Pavlik along with cameraman Dan. Mike Choma is off tonight. He will join us when we get back home on his Steve Blast schedule. And the Rams tonight back in section play against the Armstrong Riverhawks. Section mates that they were a few years ago in 5A. We're back in 5A and back with Armstrong, and we're here tonight in this beautiful facility. And Jimmy Kunst is going to be in the lineup for Highlands tonight. That was some question. Of course, he injured himself in the first quarter, his ankle, against Hampton on Tuesday. He came back and finished that game, but he did not play in the Wednesday game against Springdale, a tight game that the Rams won by a point. The Rams have won 3 games by mercy rule and 3 games by 1 point. I don't know what to make of that, but it's basketball, I guess. But Jimmy is going to give it a go tonight on that ankle, but he seems to be okay. He gave me the thumbs up, said he's good to go, and he'll give it a try tonight against this Riverhawks team. The Armstrong Riverhawks have been off for a while. They had some COVID issues up here, so they have not played since January the 15th, which was actually Highlands' first game. So that's interesting in and of itself. They've played 2 games. They're 1-1 under first-year coach Brian Kovalevsky. Now, he's not a first-year coach completely because he was a longtime coach at Ford City up until 2001. He replaces Ralph McGinnis, who resigned after 2 seasons here. Of course, Greg Hutcherson was also the coach at Armstrong. It's interesting. Since the mid-teens, when this became a school district, Armstrong's had 3 coaches. Highlands' opponent on Sunday is North Catholic. They've had 3 coaches since 1948. We'll talk about that later. So that's what we have tonight. Highlands coming in, trying to go 7-0 for the first time since 07-08. And Armstrong getting their first game back in 2 weeks, and we'll see if there's any rust on their side of things. Well, if you or someone you know is in need of physical or occupational therapy, why not consider the caring therapist at Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services in Natrona Heights? Phoenix specializes in one-on-one personalized care, coupled with the latest techniques and equipment in physical therapy services. They deal with any type of injury, specializing in orthopedic conditions, including sports and workers' comp injuries. Phoenix will help you with your goal of returning to the activities you love the most, and they're doing wonders with Choma's shoulder. Phoenix Rehab and Health Services, conveniently located at 1601 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights. They have flexible hours to allow for social distancing and are following all COVID guidelines. Call them today at 724-224-5090 to set up an appointment or on the web at phoenixphysicaltherapy.com. Now, these 2 teams met last year. Highlands won at 67-46 in the home opener. They're 6-0 all-time against the Riverhawks. Can they make it 7? Highlands Armstrong tip-off coming up right after this. We are back at Armstrong. Time for the starting lineups, brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. Since 1979, they got you covered for all your commercial and industrial painting needs. Sorry about that. To beautify and protect, call Dan Timmons Painting at 724-224-2851. That's Dan Timmons Painting. They got you covered. We almost had to redo the national anthem there. They liked it so much they were going to play it again, which is fine. I'm all for that. But they're doing the announcements here before the starting lineups. The Highlands Golden Rams and the Armstrong Riverhawks, a section matchup. I believe this is the first time they've had fans here at a game. So, and again, they had been shut down for the previous 2 weeks, so they're happy to get back at it. And we'll see. Brian Kovalevsky, longtime coach at Ford City. From 1992 through 2001, he won 129 games there. He was replaced by Jim Caliper, another longtime, very familiar name in the AK Valley as far as basketball circles go. So now we'll have the starting lineups, and we'll get officially if Jimmy Kunst is in there. And here they are, dressed in their road brown uniforms, the Highlands Golden Rams, 6-0. Chandler Timmons, a 6'3 sophomore, averaging 10 points a game. 15 a game over his last 3. Jimmy Kunst is in there, 6'2" sophomore, 15.2 points per game. Did not play on Wednesday. Antoine McDaniel also averaging 15 over his last 3, averaging 13 for the year. Carter Leary, 11 points a game. The 5'11" junior, and Joaquim Roman rounds off the starting 5. The 6'5" senior Joaquim, 5.8 points per game. Had 2 against Springdale in that crazy, wacky game. We want to get into that as we have some chances to do that later on tonight, because there was plenty that went on in that game and plenty that wasn't on the up and up. Here are the Armstrong Riverhawks under Brian Kovalevsky in his first season. Let's hear the show.
Armstrong Riverhawks. A
6'1" freshman guard. Jack Valasek, number 15. The sophomore forward, number 24, is Caden Olson. We remember him from the football game here in the fall, a game that Highlands had that great comeback in. Cole Brown, number 10, the 6'2" senior, also played running back on the football team. Adam Hudak, a 5'11" senior. And the 6'1" senior Eli Wiles will wear number 3 for Brian Kovalevsky. Riverhawks in their home whites with the red and blue trim. And we are set to go to the strains of the Alan Parsons Project.
Number 50, Joaquim Roman, and number 10,
Cole Brown and Joaquim Roman will do the tip. Those two met across the street at the football field earlier in the fall. And we're about set to go. The Rams have won 3 by mercy, 3 by 1. Joaquim wins the tap, and the Rams have it. They move left to right here in the first half. This is Jimmy Kunst with the basketball. He's got that right ankle with a brace on it, we can see. Here's McDaniel right side. Down on the blocks to Roman. Tries to use that size, does. Goes in with the left hand, missed the shot, and a rebound to Armstrong. Taken out of there by Valasek. Forecourt back to Valasek. Drives in against McDaniel. He got shut off. What's the call? He stepped on the line. It's Highlands basketball. Turnover for Armstrong. Carter Leary forecourt. Leary goes all the way through the baseline and kicks it back out top to McDaniel. Now to Leary left side. See if the Rams can get off to a better start here in the first quarter. They've struggled early on in games here recently. Timmons out top. Now to Kunst into the paint. Dumps it down to Roman. He lost the handle. They dive on the floor, and good job by Olson to pick it up. And here comes Armstrong back the other way. This is Hudak. Wiles right side, and now they'll reset things between circles. Neither team has scored. We've played a minute. Wiles plays catch with Valasek out top, and now Olson has it. Olson had 8 points in the game at Highlands last year, the opener. Made a couple of threes. Wiles into the paint, kicked it out. Corner to Valasek, stops and pops, baseline short. Rebound tipped, and Timmons has it. Timmons just short of a double-double the other night. He had 9 rebounds. Corner to Jimmy Kunst for 3, and it's nothing but nylon. Jimmy seems all right, and the Rams lead at 3-0. Riverhawks forecourt. This is Hudak. Now to Wiles. Up with our bird's eye view from the catbird seat here at Armstrong, and thanks to Todd Harvey, the athletic director, for all his help getting us set up. Now Hudak stops and pops. He missed it. It's loose to the corner, and Jimmy Kunst chases it down. Rams with the ball in a 3-0 lead. Here's Leary. Back to Jimmy. Crossover move into the paint. Dumps it down to Roman. Joaquim has it blocked, and Valasek has it. Valasek to Wiles right side. Tries to get around Leary. Oh, and Leary just stole the ball. Now it's loose on the floor. It looked like Brown was walking. Let's see the call. It's a timeout by Brian Kovalevsky. Armstrong gets the timeout. 5:42 left first quarter. And the Rams leading it 3-0. Well, Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph proudly welcome you to the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, the Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. While most of us are trying to navigate this new normal, now more than ever, we realize the importance of family and trying to protect them. Life insurance is an investment, so why not call the Lucchinos today and get a free insurance review? They're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to the Donut Connection, or call today at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today. Armstrong off the timeout, and nearly a steal by Timmons, and Wiles just barely able to get a hold of that one. 3-0 Highlands. This is Olsen right side. Olsen goes in, got in trouble, kicked it back out. Hudak's three's off the rim, no good, but the long rebound comes to Cole Brown. Now driving through is Hudak, and he's fouled out top. Gives us a chance to introduce our referees tonight. There was Mr. Jeremy Sabo with the call. Also Maurice Freeman and Kyle Henney are the men in stripes. Speaking of the men in stripes, we'll talk some more about the Springdale game when we get a break here. The game the Rams won by a point, and there was a crazy ending there with the intentional foul that may have been the worst call in basketball history. Here's Hudak. Now to Wiles left side. Short of the 1972 Olympics. Olsen goes into the paint. Riverhawks patient here so far. The Rams lead 3-0 on a Jimmy Kuntz three. Here's Valisic with a jumper, and that's down. And it's 3-2. Riverhawks on the board. Now what's the call? Travel against the Rams. Stosh doesn't think so. Palms upward. So it's 3-2. Against pressure now. Here's Hudak to Olsen. Now Hudak will get control of it. Very slow pace so far. I think missed baskets have a lot to do with that. Wiles. Now Olsen. Very patient. Olsen tries to take Roman to the basket, but the Rams got there and helped. Roman tipped it out of bounds, though. Oh, they say it's Highlands basketball. We'll take it. DJ Loveland is coming in for the Rams. Rams will go smaller as Joaquin Roman gets a rest. DJ number 3. 4:15 left first quarter. 3-2 Highlands. Rams trying to start 7-0 for the first time in 13 years. Timmons high posting. Timmons puts it on the floor, went in, put it up, missed it. Rebound Cole Brown over top of McDaniel as a pair of number 10s went for it. Here's Wiles back the other way. Wiles got Leary in the air, and what's the call? A charging foul as Carter Leary takes it other, and Brian Kowalski can't believe it. Now each coach has had a question so far. Adam Hudak trying to get an explanation from official Kyle Henney. So the Rams have the ball in a 1-point lead. Man-to-man for the Riverhawks. Timmons out top, left side to Leary. Baseline McDaniel. McDaniel turnaround, one-hander up around and good. Antoine McDaniel averaging 13, has had double figures every game. The only Ram to do that, and the Rams lead 5-2. Now against pressure, nearly a steal by McDaniel, but Wiles was able to control it. Now they work it into Brown. Brown's shot missed. Olsen on the weak side. Looked like a walk. Olsen down, up, try again. Blocked by Timmons. What's the call? They're going to call a foul on Timmons. Goodness. That's the first on Chandler. First on Highlands. Each team's committed a foul. And that's going to send Caden Olsen to the line, the sophomore. He'll get another. 5-2 Highlands at 3:15 first quarter. Trent Belak comes in, as does Dom Pacey. Olsen will get a second. Rams with a 3-point lead. And he goes 1 for 2, and it's 5-3 Highlands. Here's Leary. Leary, McDaniel, Belak, Pacey, Loveland are the Highlands 5 out there right now. Here's Belak, and a step back and let a 3 go. It's off the rim, no good, and nobody there for the Rams as Valisic comes down with it. Valisic with a crossover move, stops from 15, in and out, and back in again. Jack Valisic has 4. He has both Armstrong baskets. We're tied at 5, and Armstrong with a steal. Now Olsen with a jumper, and it's down. And Armstrong takes their first lead 7-5. Leary goes all the way threw it off a leg, and Armstrong's going to control it. Another sloppy start for Highlands. Here's Olsen. Right side to Wiles, goes all the way in, and a foul by Highlands. They call held ball, I'm sorry. The honor belongs to Armstrong at 2:24. Much rather take the held ball there. Eli Wiles comes off for Armstrong, and he is hobbled as he gets to the Riverhawks bench. And he's grabbing his right foot or ankle area. And Todd Harvey, the athletic director, also the trainer, coming over to get a look at him. Here's Olsen. Now they dump it down inside to Valisic, and Olsen will hand it off to Hudak, and the Riverhawks will be patient at 2:16 first quarter. They lead at 7-5. They've scored 5 straight. There's a battle underneath. Let's see who the foul's on. Going to be on Pacey. And it is. Team foul number 2 against the Rams. First on Don. Loop it into Olsen. They go corner, and that's Hudak for 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound Brown. Beat the Rams for position. Shot was blocked, and Belak has it. Out to Kunst. Rams 4-court down 2. Jimmy takes it all the way home and draws the foul. He'll shoot 2 at 1:53. Jimmy Kunst shooting 62%. So talking about the Springdale game, they called that intentional foul at the end of the game. Slickly, Springdale sent Reinsfelder to the line, and he wasn't the man that was fouled. It was Mitchell. So Reinsfelder goes to the line very slick. He makes the first, missed the second, and then they walked on the inbound, and that was how the Rams ended up winning that game by 1 point. Jimmy Kunst has 4. It's 7-6 Armstrong at 1:53. Second one gets the roll. Jimmy 2 for 2. Rams are 58% as a team from the foul line. They shot 59% en route to their title last year. Oh, and a shot by Hudak is in and out, no good, and Roman has the rebound in a 7-7 tie. Kunst 4-court. Loveland left side. Spin move by DJ, and it's blocked by Olsen. Many football players out there. Now here's Hudak. Valisic left side. Now in the game for Armstrong is Dylan Kugis, number 2. Valisic against Kunst. Kugis into the paint. Back out to Olsen. 1:05 left. Oh, Olsen did a great job to control it. He's on the floor and saved it to Kugis. Now Brown threw it back out to Hudak. In with a runner off the glass. No. Tip into the hands of Kunst. Rams want to push it. Jimmy got bothered that time as Kugis got back. And, oh, they wanted to walk, but Kunst's going to take a 3. It's off the front iron, and here's Olsen with the rebound. Joaquin got in trouble out there, and I think got away with one. Look at Pacey all over Hudak at a pair of number 13s, and Dom draws the foul. And he's got 2 quick ones here in the first quarter. Team foul number 4 against Highlands. Chandler Timmons back in for the Rams. Also Carter Leary. So the Rams starting 5 is out there now. 36 seconds left of the first quarter. Olsen going to pound it out center circle here. And Brian Kovalovsky's going to be content to wind this time off here at the end of the quarter. Now the Rams come out to get him. Olsen to Hudak. Flipped it back outside to Valisic. 16 seconds. Arrow belongs to Highlands. Valisic again. Now Hudak right side. 6 seconds. 5. Hudak left Left side, Valisic, 3-ball on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped, and that's the end of the first quarter. Good defense by Highlands. Hope you had the under. That's the end of the first quarter with a score. Highlands 7 and Armstrong 7. If you've been putting off that much-needed work around the house, why not let the pros at Beanie Home Renovations help you tip off basketball season with a new kitchen, bathroom, game room, or addition to make your home a winner. With over 100 years of combined experience, owner Brian E. and his team of professionals at Beanie Home Renovations guarantee that your job will be completed on time exactly the way you want it. And rest assured that Brian and his staff are now working 12-hour days to combat any delays brought about by COVID-19. As always, customer service is their top priority. Give Brian a call today at 724-351-3172 for a free estimate, or visit their Facebook page, Beanie Home Renovations, where the B is always busy. 1 quarter in the books, and the game is tied 7-7. Jimmy Kunst with 5 for Highlands. Antoine McDaniel with a basket. On the Armstrong side, Jack Valisic has 4, and Caden Olson is in with 3 points. I mentioned Armstrong 1-1 on the early going. They played 2 games and then had to shut down for a couple weeks. One of those wins, or one of the games, was in the section. They are 0-1 in section. Their last game was a 47-44 loss at Shaler, a game that Armstrong led by 6 late in the third quarter, but the Titans finished up 21-12 in that one. And that's the last game they played, which was 2 weeks ago tonight. Which was Highlands' first game was 2 weeks ago tonight, so Highlands played 6 games since Armstrong has played any. Pacey goes all the way through, lays it up and scores. Does it open up for him? His first 2, he had 6 the other night, and the Rams back on top 9-7. Here's Olson, and again, they want to be patient. Adam Hudak, the senior, played in the game at Highlands last year. Of course, that was the opener of the Highlands tip-off tournament. Olson goes in, and Joaquin blocks it. Olson in trouble, needs some help, and kicks it back out to Hudak, and they'll reset things. 7:15 left of the first half. Hudak, now to Kujis. He found a cutter for Valisic. Now goes back inside to Brown, but the Rams are able to swat that away. Forecourt to Pacey. Kicked it back out to Kunst. Jimmy's showing no ill effects from that ankle. Oh, now he goes down hard into the Armstrong bench, and it's going to be Highlands ball at 6:52. Maurice Freeman right on top of it. Rams will inbound it right in front of the Armstrong bench across the way. This beautiful facility up here. We missed not coming here for a couple years. Kunst for 3. Off the back rim, no good. No Rams anywhere near, and Valisic the rebound. Armstrong with a ball, down a pair. Valisic tries to take Pacey to the basket. Now he kicks it back to Olson. Hudak. Now Brown. Back to Olson. Looked at the basket, but Timmons is right on him. Hudak goes corner to Valisic. Ooh, looked like he almost traveled there, but able to hold the pivot foot. The Rams play a tough defense. Now driving into the paint beautifully is Hudak with the lay-in. His first 2, and we're tied at 9. Third tie. Kunst goes baseline to Timmons. They collapse on him, kicked it back out to Leary with a head fake. Leary drives in, goes all the way through, and puts it down. First basket for Leary, and the Rams back on top 11-9. Now Hudak got around Kunst, then forecourt to Brown. Hudak tried to take it across the paint there, but he got shut off, and now Valisic controls it between circles. Brown against Roman baseline. Now driving through was Hudak, and Joaquin said, get that out of here. Pacey Casey and Joaquin Roman will get a rest. Antoine McDaniel and Khalil Long, who did such a great job the other night in his first varsity action. He only scored 2 points, but he had 9 rebounds in the time that he played. And he had a lot to do with Springdale walking on that inbound pass. But he was guarding the inbounder. Oh, look at a play by Leary, and my goodness, they're going to call a foul on that? Apparently they are. A couple of guys came together, and they're going to call Leary on the foul, and didn't see that one. Carter will get a rest, and DJ Loveland back in. Hayden Brink, number 23, checks in for Armstrong. 5:07 left first half. Highlands 11 and Armstrong 9. Olsen against Timmons. Nice dump down to Brown. Tries to get around Long. Can't do it. And there's Loveland with the rebound. That was bothered from behind. I think Armstrong tipped that out. Boy. That was a good job from behind by one of the Armstrong players that bothered Loveland as he tried to throw the outlet. I thought maybe he actually got a piece of it, but they say no, and Armstrong gets it back. Jack Valisic. Remember Ryan Valisic that played wide receiver for us about 20 years ago? The Bones would throw it to him. I think he went to Edinburgh. Here's Wiles. Baseline. And Loveland bumped him and the ball goes out of bounds. That certainly could have been a foul on DJ. But they're letting him go. It's Armstrong's basketball. Adam Hudek's coming back in after a brief rest, and Hayden Brink back to the bench. 4.5 left first half, and the Rams leading by a pair. Loop it into Brown. Now Olsen. Hudak right side. Now Wiles. Around Khalil Long, and Long blocked it. And it's Highlands basketball. Khalil Long again, using that big 6'5" frame down under the hoop. And he has been effective here these last couple games for the Rams defensively. It's weird. You wonder if they look at the hot hand, because in the JV game the other night he had 8 and 9, 8 points, 9 rebounds, and it was almost like, well, he looked good. Let's let him play the varsity game too. McDaniel gave up his dribble and threw a bad pass. That was one if Antoine had to do it all over again. I think he'd have kept his dribble. He got into trouble. He got up in the air and had to throw it somewhere. Wiles gets it to Olsen. Now Hudak left side. Valisic turnaround jumper around, no good. Rebound Antoine McDaniel. Highlands with the ball up 2. Their biggest lead's been 3. There hasn't been much separation. Khalil Long runs the floor and he lays it in. His first 2 of the night, and it's 13-9 Highlands. Hudak the other way. Stepping back, Wiles for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Tip comes to Brown. Brown put it in and draws the foul. So Cole Brown will go to the line, a chance to complete the 3-point play. Khalil Long picks up the foul. That's 6 against Highlands. Armstrong's committed 2 at the 3:22 mark. And the Rams leading at 13-11, but Cole Brown can put that back to a 1-point game. It's off the rim, no good, and the rebound to Pavlik. Out to Jimmy Kunst. Highlands with the ball. They lead by 2 at 3:15 left first half. McDaniel dumps it into Roman. Back to Kunst. Baseline against Brown. Now to Loveland out of the corner. Back to Kunst. Baseline. Stops. Pops. Runner. Around. No good. Rebound Roman. Roman back up. He missed it. Roman gets another one. He missed it again. 3 for $1. It's good. 15-11. Highlands by 4. Now Olsen has to come over to pick it up, and now Olsen steps back for 3. No good. Rebound Loveland. Rams could take their biggest lead. McDaniel all the way through. Couldn't get it to go, and Olsen has the rebound. Now they want to run it. Push it ahead to Hudak against Loveland. Loveland stopped him and knocked it out of bounds. Riverhawks will keep it at the 2:28 mark. Great job by DJ Loveland to stop that one. Now Wiles comes back to get the inbound. Over to Valasek. And there's a foul by Pavlik. A foul or a shoulder block? I'm not exactly sure which. Armstrong will go to the 1-1 here at 2:21 left of the first half, and Highlands leading 15-11, and going to the line will be Adam Hudak. I believe that's the first on Trent. Highlands has committed 17 fouls, Armstrong 2. Hudak shoots 1-1. Highlands leads by 4. And let's admit it, in a snoozer so far, 15-11. Hudak makes the first, he'll get another. He's got 3, all of them here in the second quarter. Rams have had 6 players score of their 15 points. Spreading it around a little bit. Second's no good. It's tipped. And Brown knocked it out. And the Rams touch it last. They did. Boy, they're just slow to those loose balls tonight. The up ball just stayed up there forever and nobody went for it. Here's Olsen. Now Wiles left side, kicked it back outside. Olsen for 3. It's off the back rim, no good. Rebound, McDaniel is fouled as they came underneath him. I think Eli Wiles will get hit with that one. It's 2 on Eli. He's got 2 of the 3. 15-12. Highlands leads it at 2:05 left of the first half. We'll be bringing those third quarter stats back for you in a little while. And Highlands has had a lot of success in third periods. Timmons, wide open Roman underneath, got a man in the air and put it down. Joaquim's got 4 and the Rams lead at 17-12. Here's Hudak forecourt. Back over to Valasek. And I believe for Highlands, Ryan Valasek wore 15 on the football field too. Pretty sure. Hudak into the paint, back to Valasek, drives baseline but got shut off by Leary. He's going to stop and pop off the rim, no good. Rebound, and it's Highlands basketball. Timmons and Olsen went up for it. The quarterbacks who had that great matchup in the game up here. I thought Chandler outplayed Caden that night. Armstrong would not run the ball that night. Takes 2 to make a comeback, and that's what happened there. Here's Timmons. Now Pacey into the paint. Goes all the way in, and the foul is called on Armstrong. At 1:04 left of the first half. Shooting foul, I believe. Dom goes to the line. He'll shoot a pair at 1:04. Highlands leads at 17-12, and Dom is 6 out of 7 from the line so far this year.
Reporting back to the game for the Golden Rams, number 1, Jimmy Kunst.
Dom will try again. Jimmy Kunst is back in. I jinxed him. Missed them both. Of course he did. But Timmons has the rebound. So Highlands has the ball at 1 minute. Dump it into Roman. Roman spin move. Beautiful pass on the baseline to Timmons for his first 2. And the Rams have their biggest lead at 19-12. All's well that ends well. Now we got to travel. Offensive foul, even better. I thought Brink traveled, but they're going to call Hudak for the offensive foul. Pacey drew that one. And now the Rams have the basketball at 45 seconds left of the first half. And here's where Armstrong's got to be careful. A game that was so close for the majority of the first half, and the Rams have put on one of their patented little runs here to finish up the first half. Joaquim Roman. Pass was tipped, but Jimmy did a good job to come up to get it. Goes in against Valasek and tips it back to McDaniel. 3 off the move. It's down. Antoine McDaniel's first of the night. He's got 5, and the Rams lead at 22-12. Hudak forecourt, goes all the way in, missed a shot, the ball is loose, and Kunst has it. 9 seconds. Jimmy forecourt, 7, 6, stops, pops, 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, Olsen, 2 seconds, there's time, just don't foul. Olsen lets it go. Boy, we've seen so many of those go in here. I can't count how many we've seen of those go in here. That's the end of the first half with the score. Highlands 22 and Armstrong 12. Well, the Wireless Zone is the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Whether you're a small business, a big family, or just need a new device, the Wireless Zone can help. At Wireless Zone, we're dedicated to finding the right device for you, your family, your business, or your lifestyle. Our stores offer competitive prices on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Wireless Zone has 12 area locations, including 6 in the AK Valley. Rams fans, your Wireless Zone headquarters are in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza or at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Or find the Wireless Zone store nearest you simply by visiting wirelesszone.com. We're at halftime at Armstrong. It's Highlands 22 and the Riverhawks 12. We'll have stats and more right after this. See the Golden Rams getting ready for the second half. They lead this one 22-12. Halftime stats are brought to you by the Anchor Inn in Natrona Heights. They're open 11 to 8 Monday through Saturday. Eat in or call 724-224-9910 for takeout. Say hi to Joe, Andy, and Dee at the Anchor Inn on Freeport Road in Natrona Heights. Well, first half scoring went as thusly, and it is spread out. Antoine McDaniel had 5. Jimmy Kunst had 5. We had 4 for Joaquim Roman, and then 2 each for Chandler Timmons, Carter Leary, Dom Pacey, and Khalil Long. That's the Rams total of 22. For the Armstrong Riverhawks, Jack Valisic had 4, 3 for Adam Hudak, 3 for Caden Olsen, and 2 for Cole Brown. That's their total of 12. 22-12, Highlands leads it. They had a 15-5 second quarter and really came on quickly at the end of that half to do what they do and get some runs. And we've talked about it. They're allowing only just over 10 points a game in third quarters this year. They've had some big runs in third quarters, so we'll see if they can keep that up here as we move forward. Well, the Boucher Agency has made some major changes in the last year, and now they're even better equipped to handle your home and auto insurance needs. The Bouchers are now independent agents in addition to nationwide. The Bouchers are now working with all the leading companies in the industry to find more ways for you to save on your home and auto insurance. Call your hometown independent insurance agents, John and Nick Boucher, 724-224-4300, and choose the coverage that's right for your family. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with John and Nick Boucher on your side. And while we're at it, hi, Mel. I feel like I should say hi to Mel every once in a while since Mel's went retired on us. So we're getting ready to start the second half with the Rams leading at 22-12. Let's talk about what's ahead on the agenda for these two teams. For Highlands, Sunday, the Rams are scheduled to play at North Catholic up in Cranberry Township. And then we'll have 2 home games next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. Tuesday, a section game against Shaler. And then Wednesday, the Knock Knights will visit, which will be interesting. That's a non-section game these days. And then next Friday, on the road, up the road from here in Indiana. Armstrong will have a couple next week also. Tuesday, they will be at Hampton in section action. And then Wednesday, they will host Indiana here, a section game to make up one of the ones they lost since they've been off for the last 2 weeks. The last time Highlands played here, they won 55-46. That was on the 26th of January, 2018, so almost 3 years to the day. And so that was the last time Highlands was here. And it was a game that's very similar to this one. Armstrong, of course, made a half-court shot, much like the one that Chandler made at home the other night. So Armstrong starts the second half of the basketball. They move left to right, dressed in the home whites. The Rams in the traveling brown. Here's Olsen. Now Hudak drives baseline, goes in, bent off, saved for a moment, but it hit the out-of-bounds line, and it's Highlands basketball at 7:42. Rams finished it off by scoring the last 7 points of the first half. Here's Kunst. Out to Leary. Oh, man hit the floor. Leary goes in, hook pass to McDaniel, and he threw it away. Now, Highlands thinks that Armstrong touched it. Are they going to fix it? Let's see. They do. It was tipped, and Highlands will keep it. I wondered why Antoine pulled his hands away, and it was obvious that he knew it was touched. Loop it into Roman. Fired it over to Leary. Here it comes. Off the back rim. Rebound, Joaquin tipped it. Timmons tipped it. Armstrong wants a foul, none to be had. And now, what are we going to get? We're going to get a warning on the Armstrong bench for voicing displeasure. Back in our day, we used to call that voicing displeasure. They didn't warn you for it. Here's Hudak. Forecourt to Valasek. Got shut off by Highlands, and now kicked it to Valasek. Runner off the rim, no good. Tip. Olsen's going down in the paint, and it takes a lot to get him off his feet, and it's a foul on Highlands. Carter Leary picks it up. That's his second. Highlands only allowing 12 points in that first half. They're allowing 44 a game. They are difficult to score against. Loop it into Brown. Now Hudak. Now Wiles against Leary goes in, put it up. Leary altered the shot. Roman blocked it. Leary has it. Rams don't have numbers though. Leary's got Timmons breaking to the goal. He lays it up and missed it, and the rebound to Olsen. Out top for Hudak. Right side to Wiles. Kicked it back out. Hudak steps into a three ball. It's off the back rim. No good. Rebound Olsen. Olsen goes up. Blocked by Roman. Armstrong basketball at 6:20. Yeah, we're off to a flying start here in the third quarter. Minute 40 in. No one scored. Now they find Wiles along the baseline. Wiles was down with a couple of fouls late in that first half. Here's Hudak between circles. Wiles flashes out to get it in front of the Armstrong bench. This is Cole Brown. Now Hudak. 2 minutes into the third quarter, still no scoring. Wiles right side. Takes a look at Roman, and Joaquin says, no, I don't think so. So he kicks it back out to Valasek. With Kunst on him. Valasek left side to Olsen. Now Hudak drives into the paint. Kicked it back out to Wiles. Wiles goes baseline. Threw up a wild shot. He missed it. Rebound Joaquin Roman. Out to Kunst. Jimmy Kunst for court. Needs some help. Tyler Stinchi tried to get a timeout there. Couldn't get one, and the Rams throw it away. I think he saw that coming. Hudak goes all the way through, shoots and scores, and draws the foul. 5 points for Adam Hudak, and he'll go to the line. A chance to complete the three-point play. Timmons picks up the foul. He's got two. That's the first foul of the second half on Chandler. Leary picked up the other one for Highlands. Armstrong hasn't committed one. 22-14. 22-15. Hudak has 6. Timmons. McDaniel left side. Now to Leary open for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, Caden Olsen. Highlands led by 10, but now Armstrong trying to find their way back into this. Wiles finals with Olsen left side for 3. He missed it. Rebound tipped by Leary beautifully, and it comes to Jimmy Kunst. Armstrong gets back nicely. Baseline, Timmons up around and good. Chandler Timmons with his second basket of the night. And it's 24-15, Highlands by 9. Rams look like they'll be going for wholesale substitution here at the next horn. Olsen found an avenue, but now Timmons shut him off. Goes in anyway, put it up, no good. Rebound, Kunst has it. Has Leary ahead of the field. Leary drives, lays, missed it. Boy, he got bothered, no foul, and we go the other direction. Here's Wiles. Now Wiles stopped, got it to Brown. Baseline, Valasek lays it up, missed it. Brown with bodies all over the place. And Wiles had it blocked by McDaniel with authority. Man, there was... And McDaniel does pick up the foul. I wasn't sure they were going to call one there. Cameraman Dan is calling for 3 seconds. And Olsen was laying there, and he kicked Joaquim out of the way. Did you see that? Get away from me. Wiles has his first point of the night for the 6'1 senior, and it's 24-16. Khalil Long, DJ Loveland, and Trent Belak all in the Highlands lineup. Joaquim Roman, Jimmy Kunst, and Chandler Timmons get a rest. 24-16, Highlands by 8. Second one is no good, and Khalil Long with another rebound. Rams have it with an 8-point lead. Pacey right side. Out to Belak. Now Loveland. Off the move, McDaniel steps into a 3-ball. It's off the back rim. Rebound, Khalil Long. Long just makes his room and gets the basketball. Now, a blocking foul as Pacey took it in. Wiles tried to draw the charge, but instead he picks up his third foul at 3:41.
Armstrong foul called against number 3. Wiles, that's his third. First team foul, the second now.
And one thing about Dom, he'll find the contact.
Number 13, Dom Pesky at the line, shooting 2.
Dom 0 for 2 at the line tonight. Highlands 2 for 4. Jimmy was 2 for 2. Let's see if we get Dom back to the good side here. Well, he's 0 for 3 tonight. He'll get another at 3:41. Dylan Kujis back in there for Armstrong. He's number 2. Highlands by 8. And there we go. 3 points on the night for Dom. 25-16. Highlands by 9. They've led by as many as 10. That was their halftime lead. Now runner is drained by Hudak. He's their leading scorer. He's got 8. 25-18. McDaniel forecourt. Into Khalil Long. Kicked it back out to Loveland. DJ with a spin move. We're going to have a foul. Nope. I call 3 seconds on Highlands. You have to be kidding. You got to be looking for that one, as Mr. Choma says. Caden Olsen was on his back for about 5 seconds in the lane earlier. Here's Caden with the basketball. 7-point lead, 3:10 left. Goes in against Timmons, put it up, muscled it up there, wouldn't go. Pacey saved it, it's still free, and Highlands has it. Oh, they say McDaniel stepped on the sideline. Now, McDaniel upset. We're going to have a technical here. They're going to discuss it. It is on Antoine McDaniel. It's the second one in as many games, isn't it? So Caden Olsen will go to the line and shoot the technicals. I didn't see what he did. I just saw that I had looked down to write something down and looked up and saw that Corey Dodgen was exhorting DJ Loveland to get him out of there. So Olsen will get another. He missed the first. Yes, and on a technical, you're allowed to pick who you want to shoot. Unlike the other night. So it's 25-19. They've cut it to 6 and they get the basketball. Rams have scored 3 points in the second half. Armstrong has scored 7. And it's a 6-point game. Cole Brown, foul line extended. Out to Valasek, gonna let a 3 go. He's nothing but nylon. Jack Valasek, and it's a 3-point game. Here's Kunst. Thought about it. Now saved by Loveland in the corner off the hand of Joaquim Roman. 2.5 left. Third quarter. And Armstrong has scratched and clawed and got themselves back in it after they were down 10 at the break. Kunst against a Roman screen. Lets a three go. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Armstrong. Rams can't buy a basket right now. They've made one field goal here in the second half. Hudak, baseline, threw up a runner, missed it, tipped by Roman, saved by Brown. What's the call? Timeout Armstrong at 2 minutes left of the third quarter, and Highlands leading it 25-22. Planet Fitness at the Heights Plaza in Natrona Heights is your home of the judgment-free zone. Planet Fitness provides a unique setting where everyone, and we mean everyone, is free to work out in a non-intimidating environment for as little as $10 a month. And new for 2021 is the Planet Fitness Crowd Meter. Just open the Planet Fitness app or our homepage, and it will show you how many members are at the gym. It's just one way that they're doing their part to ensure you can gym confidently. Remember, memberships are available for as low as $10 a month. So break free from 2020 and stop by and say hi to Ross at the Planet Fitness in the Heights Plaza today. Well, the Rams lead at 25-22, but this certainly hasn't been a Picasso. And Armstrong has to be given credit because they are playing hard, beating Highlands to a lot of loose balls, getting a lot of rebounds, and they have put themselves in position here tonight after they haven't played in 2 weeks, and you don't know what to expect from a team, but they are shot out of a cannon. It's very similar to the way Highlands came out in their game against Mars 2 weeks ago for their first game. And Brian Kowalski having a discussion with official Kyle Henney across the way. Riverhawks can tie it with a three. It's a 10-3 quarter so far. Here's Valisic for the tie. Off the rim, no good. Oh, Joaquin jumped too early. The ball hung up there, and Brown got the rebound. Here's Valisic to Hudak left side. Hudak made the spin and kicked it back out to Valisic at 1:34 third quarter. Rams scored 7 points in the first quarter. Now double dribble by Kugis. He turns it over at 1:30. Highlands scored 7 points in the first quarter, and they've scored 3 points here in the third quarter. Not their typical third period. Jimmy Kunst again in the lineup tonight. Changed shoes, by the way. He had black ones on earlier. Roman goes in, put it up and in. Joaquim's third basket, 6th point. He's Highlands' leading scorer, and they lead at 27-22. Now the Rams trap Olsen. Now to Valisic right side. Valisic looks for room and kicked it back outside to Hudak. Less than a minute to go, third quarter. Looping feed and a steal by Leary. And Leary's fouled from behind. That's a second team foul against Armstrong second half. Well, great job by Carter to get in there. The Rams turned up the intensity a little bit on the defensive end that trip. We haven't seen that tonight. 27-22, Rams by 5. Highlands has the ball and the arrow. Here's Leary. Kunst right side. Loops it into Roman, got free. He was looking for somebody. Joaquin leads away with 8. And the Rams lead at 29-22. He was looking for contact. There was nobody around him. Now Hudak out top against Leary. And the Rams have turned it up a little bit now. Leary out there with Kunst. Bothering the guards. Valisic, 16 seconds. Now Hudak, 12 seconds. Olsen now out to get it. Olsen tries to get around Kunst. Drives all the way to the basket. Got in there all out of control. And a charging foul as Leary took it. So Olsen will pick up the foul on the charge. That's the third team foul against Armstrong's second half. And now with 4.6 seconds, Highlands has the ball and the arrow and a chance to really do some damage here, up by 7. Rams trying to keep their undefeated section record alive, 3-0. They're the only team in the section that hasn't lost a game. Mars is 5-1. The only other game in section tonight scheduled is Plum at Shaler. That's basically the battle for third place. Kunst, 4 seconds, 3. Kunst across half court, 2, 1. Lets it go. It's down. Jimmy Kunst at the buzzer, and the Rams lead it 32-22. How about that one? Well, they've quartered the market on buzzer beaters the last 2 games. Jimmy knew exactly how much time he had, and the dean always tells the story that Rich Falter used to say. He'd put like 3.1 seconds on the clock and tell the kids it's a lifetime. And the Rams stretch it back out to a 32-22 lead on Jimmy Kunst, buzzer beater from 30 feet away at the end of the third quarter. Now, B&J Sports is celebrating their 6th decade outfitting our local teams and the great sports fans of the AK Valley. When it comes to all of your sporting goods needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. Customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, plaques, any kind of sports equipment. You just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. B&J is located at 1605 Freeport Road in Natrona Heights. They're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. You can give Glenn a call at 724-226-2762. 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports. Highlands leads it 32-22 as Jimmy Kunst nails a buzzer beater to end the third quarter. And the Rams get the ball. They took the charge, got the ball back, got 4 seconds, scored, and now have the ball again. This could be a huge, huge part of this game, especially when not a lot of points are being scored. Timmons high posting, got a man down. Timmons put it in as Olsen went down. He spends a lot of time on the floor. Timmons scores. He's got 6, and the Rams lead at 34-22. Their biggest lead of the night. Wiles forecourt. Got shut down by Highlands. Kicks it back out. Now Valasek steps into a 3. He's dead-eye from over there. That's his second one. He's got 10. And it's 34-25. Timmons goes all the way in. Tried to go to Roman, and Roman swatted it out of bounds. Joaquim just tried to get a handle on it and ended up inadvertently knocking it against the wall. Armstrong basketball at 7-12. The Rams leading it by 9. Back out top to Hudak. Left side to Wiles. Baseline. Blocked by Kunst and knocked out of bounds. Jimmy got up there. Again, looking like he's showing no ill effects of that ankle. I guess tomorrow morning will be the true test. No, they got a good pass off the inbound, and Wiles lays it in. 34-27. Leary forecourt to a wide open Timmons. Now to Pacey. He's open too. Here's his 3. Oh, tried to have late night banking hours. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. Nope, jump ball. Armstrong has it on the possession. Ref Jeremy Sabo has a few words for Brian Kovalofsky. Good to see Brian back. It's been 20 years since he's been down there. Did a great job at Ford City. Ralph McGinnis resigned after last year. Ralph coached girls before he came here to Armstrong, replacing Hutch. Greg Hutcherson started this program, was a coach at Ford City, and then came over here. Wiles is open. His 3's on the way. It's off the back rim, no good. Rebound, it's Highlands basketball as Olsen is the last man to touch it. 6:17 to go. Highlands leads by 7, 34-27. This is a 6A score. Old 4A. Leary into the paint. Now to Belak. Back out top. Kunst for 3. He's too close. Rebound. Roman put it up, but he's fouled. So Joaquim Roman will go to the line and shoot a pair at 6 minutes.
Fourth team foul, second.
Now Joaquim grabbing the back of his calf there, it looked like. Team fouls are even at 4 apiece. I don't know if it's his ankle, his calf, but he'll go to the line. Chance to extend the Highlands lead. Can't go. Joaquim's 1 for 8 from the line this year.
Great DJ.
He'll get another one. He's got 8 points tonight. 2 big baskets in that third quarter when there weren't many to be had. I think Khalil Long's going to come in for Roman here. Let's hope Joaquin makes it so he can get to the bench. Get that ankle checked out. Well, he missed it. Pavlik tipped it out of bounds. So Khalil Long will come in to replace Roman, and he comes off a little gimpy. Don't call for the trainer. Todd's still seated. So it was a foul. It was on Pavlik. Thanks, Dan. I thought they just called it knocked out of bounds. Now from behind, that's definitely a foul. It's Trent again. He picked up his third at 5:55. So Armstrong will be in the bonus the rest of the way out. That's team foul number 6 against the Rams. Driving through nicely is Hudak with the lay-in. He's into double figures with 10, and it's 35-29. Armstrong's cut it to 5 again. Antoine McDaniel back in there. Oh, he tried to throw it down to Khalil Long, put him in a bad spot. Turnover Highlands at 5:35. Olsen baseline. Out to Valasek. Wiles right side. Now Hudak goes baseline. It got fouled, and luckily for Highlands it didn't go in, but Hudak will shoot 2 at 5:22. Boy, it's just been a bunch of fits and starts for Highlands tonight. Loveland picks up the foul. That'll be his first. Hudak will shoot a pair at 5:22. First one rattles out. He'll get another. Kunst and Timmons back in for Highlands. Long and Loveland sit down. DJ's not on the score sheet tonight, is he? Hudak gets another. He drains that one. It's 34-30. He's got 11. Timeout by the Riverhawks. Highlands leading at 34-30 with 5:22 to go. Well, it's coming, and it's coming on Sunday. We don't know if it's going to be rain, snow, sleet, freezing rain, or all of the above. So there's no better time than right this very second to stop into Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment and see why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley since 1993, the best oil change since 1995, and this year voted number 1 for auto repair. Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and wheels in the Pittsburgh area. And as always, if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. Visit Highland Tire or give them a call in Trentham at 724-224-9222. In Natrona Heights at 724-224-7900. Or Highland Integrity Alignment 724-224-5900. They're now offering oil changes at both locations. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price, we deliver. 5:22 to go. Could it be that another buzzer beater, 35-foot buzzer beater, is going to be the difference in the game? Chandler Timmons made his the other night. Highlands ended up winning by 1. And Jimmy Kunst made that big one at the end of the third quarter here tonight. Could that be the difference? Highlands with the ball with a 4-point lead. Forecourt Jimmy Kunst. Lost the handle, now back to McDaniel. Around to Timmons' screen. Now Leary out of the corner. Leary goes all the way in, got out of control, put up a wild shot, and they're going to call a charge. Down on the floor for Armstrong was Hudak taking the charge and the foul on Leary. That's another situation where Carter got up in the air and got out of control. That's 3 on Carter, and now DJ Loveland back in the ball game for Highlands. Every time the Rams stretch it out a little bit, Armstrong comes clawing back. They're on an 8-0 run right now. Brown left side. Now to Valasek. Here's Wiles. Riverhawks being patient. Hudak, oh, he hits it. And it's a 2-point game. 13 for him. 10 in the second half. It's a 10-0 Armstrong run. Well, Joaquin traveled. He needed it. Oh, they're going to call a charge. Even worse. Roman needed to look at the basket right away there. He got the ball in there and didn't turn to the hoop. Now Armstrong could tie it or take the lead. Tyler Stachinski with a few thousand words for Jeremy Sabo. Now it's nearly a steal by Highlands, but Hudak is able to come up with it. 4:14 to go, 34-32. Armstrong scored the last 10. Again, Highlands, no points in the fourth quarter. Olsen, baseline. Back out to Hudak. Needs some help. Baseline Olsen. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Kunst. Quickly out to Loveland. No numbers. Roman. Timmons. Yes. Chandler Timmons has 4 baskets, 8 points. And it's 36-32. Olsen travels and turns it over at the 3:42 mark. I think another situation where he saw that room and kind of surprised him. Now I think Stosh wants to talk it over. He's going to. At 3:41 to go, we'll give you the reset. Highlands leads at 36-32. The Rams have committed 19 fouls, so Armstrong will go into the double bonus on the next one. Armstrong's only committed 4, so Highlands won't be shooting. That actually might be to their benefit, depending upon who got fouled. So the Rams came into this quarter with a 32-22 lead and have been outscored 10-4, and the Rams have scored 2 big baskets in this quarter by Timmons. Actually, a big basket. That's it. And then the second one by Timmons also. He has them both. The only man to score. And Highlands, again, their own worst enemy at the foul line. They've missed 5 foul shots. They are 3 for 8. 3 for 8 from the line. Another one of those crazy situations. So 3:41 remaining. And Armstrong trying to do something that no Armstrong team has ever done, and that's beat Highlands. Highlands is 6-0 against this school. And have never lost here, obviously. 3-0 here, 3-0 down at Highlands. So Tyler Stachinski has had his say with his crew. He obviously set up a play. He's looking for a hoop here. 3:41 to go. So here's McDaniel backcourt. Here's Timmons in front of the Highlands bench. McDaniel out of the corner. Oh, Olsen leaped up and stole it. Rams turn it over again. Here's Hudak. Wiles against Kunst. Wiles goes all the way in, and Joaquin Roman blocked it. It's loose. They battle, and Olsen has it. Hudak with a reverse off the rim, and a foul is called. Man, more loose balls again, and the Rams just not coming up with them. Second on Roman. Armstrong shoots 2 the rest of the way. Adam Hudak at the line. He's got 13 points. He's the leading scorer for both teams. Highlands does not have a player in double figures tonight. And Hudak gets the friendly roll. Nice and soft. 14 for him. It's 36-33. Pacey and Leary back in the Highlands lineup. McDaniel and Loveland sit down. Hudak trying to cut it to 2. That goes off the rim, and Timmons climbs up there to get it. Rams by 3 with a basketball. Timmons forecourt. Now to Pacey. Now to Kunst. Head fake into the paint. Stops. It's tipped away again by Wiles, but Highland's able to control it. Here's Leary. Now Kunst. Pacey right side. Roman flashes out to get it. Now Kunst takes it in, got bodied up, and he scores! And he draws the foul. What a move by Jimmy Kunst.
Good. 2 points, Little Rams. Armstrong back on against number 10, Cole Brown. That's his third. 15 foul.
Third foul on Cole Brown. 37-33, Highlands by 4. Now what? Now we're having a discussion at the scorer's table. 39-33, and Jimmy with a chance to complete the three-point play. He, on the other hand, is 2 for 2 from the line tonight. I don't know what the story is. They're checking the scorebook. The official book, of course, is the lady down there with the striped shirt and sweater. She was very nice to me earlier, gave me the starters. Now they're checking something wrong with the clock. I'm not exactly sure. This is the score the issue? 38-33. All right. Well, actually, Jimmy was just going to make this anyway. They could have left it. No pressure. Of course not. Oh, Joaquim got the rebound. Joaquim goes up. He's fouled. Now, Joaquim Roman, with that big body, he is difficult to deal with. Now, Joaquim got to try to find a way to make some foul shots. 0 for 2 tonight. 1 for 9 on the year. He's got 8 points for Highlands. Jimmy Kunst, the leading scorer, with 10 now. 5-point Rams lead. In and out. No, rebound Olsen. Olsen the other way. Joaquim misses 2. Pavlik wanted to. Larry's got a hand on him, though. 2:12 to go. Highlands by 5. Pavlik. Dump it into Brown against Roman. Kicked it back to Pavlik. Needs some help. Gave up the dribble. Back to Brown. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Pavlik at 1:53. Into Wiles in the paint. Back to Brown. Spots up. His 3 is an air ball. Comes right to Jimmy Kunst. Lead feet ahead. Oh, too far for Leary, but Carter's able to control it. Back to Kunst. Rams with the ball in a 5-point lead. Rams almost dared Cole Brown to take that, and he did, and he missed it. Timmons, timeout Highlands, 1:29 to go. Highlands 38, Armstrong 33 at a minute and a half. And there's the story on the scoreboard. You see the fouls. The next foul committed by Armstrong would put Highlands in the bonus. That would be their 7th. And the Rams would then shoot the 1-and-1 also. I mentioned with a win tonight that Highlands would be 7-0 for the first time since 07-08. This would be the first time for Highlands to start 4-0 in section since 2010-11. That was a section champion team. That was Micah Mason's junior year. They won those 4 games against Burrell, Valley, Katanning, and Knock. And then, of course, they lost at Knock when they tried to, or at Mars when they tried to go 5-0. That was the game that Rob Carmody fouled Micah Mason with Highlands trailing by 2 to forfeit the tie, to make it be tied, to send it to overtime because he was afraid Micah was going to make a 3. Oh, almost the overplay, but Pacey got it baseline and Timmons stepped on the line. Well, they did all that work and then turned it over at 1:23. Armstrong with a basketball, 1:10 to go. 5-point Highlands lead. Armstrong coming off a 2-week layoff, and they are a handful tonight. Pavlik between circles. Less than a minute to go, and they're going to get some shots up. Hudak, baseline. Oh, beautifully done. Roman put a body on it, but Hudak put it in. He's been tremendous. He's got 16, 13 in the second half, and it's a one-possession game at 42 seconds left. Kunst, 35 seconds. They want to foul here? I don't think they want to foul Jimmy. Ooh, Jimmy almost walked, and quickly Chandler comes to get it. They foul Timmons at 28 seconds to go. Highlands 38, Armstrong 35. Chandler Timmons will shoot the 1-and-1 at 28 seconds. His first trip to the line tonight.
Chandler Timmons to the line. Shooting 1-1.
Chandler 56%. Needs to make this first one and make it a two-possession game. And possessions have been very valuable tonight in a game this low of scoring. I couldn't tell you the last time Highlands won a game where they scored less than 40 points. I may not have that number. Timmons drains the first. That's a big one. He'll get another. He's got 9. It's 39 to 35. 4-point lead. 28 seconds to go. It missed, and it comes to Wiles. Again, two-possession game. Wiles all the way through. Oh, he traveled and turned it over at 22 seconds. He got bothered by Jimmy Kunst, and now Armstrong's going to have to foul. Mason Conroy, number 5, is coming in. He may be the designated fouler. Antoine McDaniel back in for Highlands, and Joaquim Roman sits down. And that's going to be something Stosh is going to have to consider late in games. Joaquin struggling to shoot fouls. Dom Pesci is fouled backcourt, and Conroy got him just as we suspected. 21 seconds to go. Highlands leads by 4, and Dom will go to the line. He's 1 for 4 tonight. He'll shoot the 1-and-1.
Number 13, Dom Pesci at the line.
Dom has 3 points in the game.
Returning back to the game for Highlands.
Joaquim Roman coming back in defensively. They go offense-defense with Roman and McDaniel. 21 seconds to go. If the other night was like a root canal, Pacey makes the first. This would have to be some sort of inpatient surgery, something. Maybe a vasectomy. I don't know. This has been tough. Missed a second. 5-point lead. Forecourt to Hudak. Lead it to Wiles. Wiles got shut off. Boy, Jimmy Kunst playing some great defense there. Now Olsen, and they're going to call a foul on Highlands. They're going to call Pacey. They had the double team there.
Highlands foul called against number 13, Dom Pesci.
It is on Dom. That's 3 on Dom.
Number 24, Caden Olsen at the line shoots.
So the clock shut off. 13 seconds to go. Highlands with a 5-point lead, and Caden Olsen will shoot 2. 40 to 35. Highlands leads it. First one's too strong.
The game for the Riverhawks, number 5, Mason.
So even if he makes it, it's still a two-possession game. Armstrong's committed 18 fouls, so Highlands will continue to be in the 1-on-1. At least they've made the last 2 front ends. Olsen makes the second. He's got 5. It's 40 to 36. And now we get a problem at the scores table again? I believe so. I'm not sure. Daniel's going to check in for Joaquim. 12 seconds? Now there's a minute 39 on the clock? Yeah, we got problems with the clock. We're not adding any more time. Stop that. So now they got to fix that. $39 seconds. I like 12 better. 13.9. There we go.
Golden Rams.
We just were missing a decimal point. Timmons out of Kunst, and Kunst is fouled backcourt at 12.5 seconds to go. Highlands leads at 42-36, and Jimmy will march to the other end and shoot the 1-on-1.
19 foul.
He's 2 for 3 from the stripe tonight, 10 points in his return. Of course, did not play Wednesday against Springdale.
40 back in the game.
Rams will be at North Catholic on Sunday, and then return home for a couple next week
Number 1, Jimmy Kunz at the line.
against Shaler and Knock, Tuesday and Wednesday. Shaler, the next section game, Tuesday night. Last time we saw them, it was in Cleveland. Jimmy makes the first. He'll get another. 41-36, 12.5 to go. Second one is a grazer. Rebound Armstrong. 5-point game, 9 seconds, and the ball's deflected out of bounds. And it's Highlands ball with 7.4 to go with a 5-point lead. Courtney, start the bus. It's very cold outside. We want to keep it warm. The Rams are going to apparently escape here. 7.4 seconds to go. They will shoot 2 from now on. Pacey's fouled. He'll shoot 2 at 6.4. Now this one was tough.
Foul against number 15, Jack Balasek. That's his first. 10th foul.
Balasek picked up the foul, and back to the line is Pacey.
The line shooting 2.
He's 2 for 6 there tonight. As the Rams again, and Pacey gets out with a settle in. Struggling at the line.
50. Joaquin Brown.
They've missed 11 foul shots tonight. Pacey 2 for 2 there. 43-36, Highlands by 7. Don't want to foul here. They get it to Brown at 3. Brown turns around, lets a 3 go. It's off the rim. Roman the rebound, and this one belongs to the Rams. Highlands wins at Armstrong. They beat him for the 7th straight time. Highlands 43, Armstrong 36. Well, the Rams certainly had a tough one here tonight, and it wasn't easy. That's a game Armstrong team over there. Brian Kovalofsky doing a good job with them. Their first game back after COVID layoff. But the Rams are 4-0 in section for the first time in 10 years. And they've gone to 7-0 for the first time in 13 years. They'll have a chance on Sunday to go 8-0 for the first time since 06-07. Well, thanks to everyone here at Armstrong that helped us out. Todd Harvey, the athletic director, thanks to him. Thanks to cameraman Dan. Let's wrap this baby up. Once again, that final score, the Highlands Golden Rams 43 and the Armstrong Riverhawks 36. For cameraman Dan, this is Mike Pavlik. So long, everybody.